What's up, guys? We're back, fresh from Manning Up, the Namcast. As always, Neptune down the middle, Fabs to my right, New Slave to his right. We got Bukes over here on my left, not alone this time. New member, welcome, Minis.
Hi guys. Hi guys. Thanks for having me. Thanks
So
guys.
seeing that our last episode is that serious, we're gonna switch it up, do a bit of fun this time. We're calling it Versus. But first off, how you guys doing? How you feeling?
We're good. Good. We're good. It's a change of the season, so I see everyone's actually taste the warm and shit. I'm still down on the fucking
Yeah,
shits. But I have a hoodie on this time somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I'm right.
And you know what? You actually just gave me a very good idea for a verse like I could do in this episode.
Okay, no, hold on to it.
I might as well just say it.
Yeah, you might as well shoot.
Winter versus summer. But we'll get to it.
Tough.
We can start there.
It's no competition, bro. Winter, 100%.
100% winter.
You guys are crazy. That's me. I'm standing alone in my
Why?
home. The summer's the best.
Why?
I'll lay it down.
So you have the summer body.
They are
Let's start.
Oh, we body shaming. Just come to the man. I'm not body shaming. I promise. Now you guys see what happens behind the scenes.
Toxic masculinity, man. Just shaking at the bed.
No, but for real, I think summer's the best season because from my perspective, it's not restrictive in the sense that you can do anything you want to do in summer when the sun's out. And obviously now the opposite for winter, you can't. But my argument for people who say that they love winter, I always say that it's not a genuine argument in the sense that I'll ask somebody this question. I'll ask each and every one of you guys have a chance to answer. You say you love winter. If it actually started raining this weekend, would you stand outside in the rain?
Why?
Why would you do that?
But that's winter.
No, but when it's 39 degrees, do you guys stand outside?
It's super safe. You're watering the wall.
That's my thing is you got
It's not a big
dancing
deal.
in the rain.
It wouldn't be a big deal. It wouldn't be a big deal. I wouldn't die from it.
You would, bro.
No, not really.
Is it easier?
If I just sat there.
Is it easier getting when it's hot? Is it easier cooling off than getting home when it's cold? What's easier?
I think it's easier to cool off when
No ways.
at night.
No, man. No, this seasonal now. If it's raining and it's cold out, right?
Yes.
You can just go and grab a blanket, put on the heater.
Lucky you. What if I don't have a blanket?
What if I
That's a good question, bro. Like,
Now we're getting serious now.
that's a good question.
Okay, let me continue.
How can you continue from that
I'm
point?
making a statement. So what about summer when it's hot? You can't just, what if you don't have a fan?
If I didn't have a home, I would love it for summer 365 days a year. Because that means I don't need to worry about freezing to death in my sleep.
Bro, mosquitoes and hot.
That's great. They can be
The
my
sun rays, bro.
Bro, people can get heat stroke,
Sweet,
bro.
Oh,
Heat stroke.
No man,
Vests.
come on, you guys are pretending like now
Vests,
we,
bro.
we stay like right next to the sun. You have to be realistic. Our summers aren't extreme in the sense where
It's been extreme this year.
We
I don't know
We had like a
anybody-
30-degree
I don't know
weekend
anybody
once.
who's died
I know
of
why.
heat stroke.
That's because you have aircon in the
lucky.
office,
You're
no?
very
No, it's not
Tell the
like
truth.
aircon.
Tell the truth.
You're
Do you have
not
aircon?
allowed to use aircon in COVID-19. You have to open windows. You have to use natural ventilation.
Nah.
So that's kind
I've
of
never
outdated.
seen.
Where
Where's
is
this?
No, that's a protocol. And
No,
lots
it's
of
not.
countries
You
not allowed to use an aircon.
Mustn't you keep the aircon on?
We'll see how this way back to
No.
COVID now. Damn.
Oh,
Damn, it all comes back to COVID.
And my point is, I've never found a reasonable and logical argument for winter
So if
and
you-
winter conditions.
so-
because it's always based around
So-
somebody's comfort in the sense that.
So it is about comfort, though.
Yeah, but and you're
But it's always subjective.
It
is it
is
not?
subjective.
No, but then
It
you
is
can't. But then
subjective.
you can't say winters. You can't say you like winter. You can
You
just
can.
say you can just say you like the atmosphere winter creates in my house.
That's weird because you
Sounds
like
weird.
Yo,
What atmosphere?
What fucking...
you like
Oh,
going
you're writing here, bro.
you like going
The
out in
atmosphere
winter and
is in
dressing
my
up,
house.
dressing home.
Wow.
If it's cold out and you're going on a date, right? It's cold out. You're
What
gonna
an eat, pray, love novel is this, bro? Shit.
You can just slap on a hoodie,
atmosphere.
right? It was raining.
But
It was raining.
Why are we shaming him?
It was raining.
if it's cold, what if my masculinity suffers because
Now
I'm shivering on this day? I can't.
We're talking specifically you now. You know?
Why are you
So-
talking to me? You
so-
see,
I don't know what to say.
No, you
Your
say
masculinity suffering.
It's your
You
topic.
came at us, yeah, for
Yeah.
no. You
Look,
attacked
I
us.
never attacked you. All I said was, would you stand out in the rain if it was raining?
When you
Look,
go out
no
on
one
a
would
date-
do that.
So now, why would you say you like winter?
'Cause
I
we do.
didn't say I like winter.
I like winter.
I didn't say I
I'm
like
not
winter.
speaking in general. Unlike them, I'm not attacking them personally. I'm just saying, generally speaking.
Them?
So listen to the point. When you go on a date in winter, it's raining. You slap on a hoodie, right? You can.
I wish I could.
You can, regardless.
You have a
we're not
hoodie right
hypothetical
now.
here.
What
We're
you wish?
You can put on a hoodie and go out, right? And go on your date.
And what if you
Let me finish. You can put on clothes to get home. You're not gonna walk to Canal Walk. You are gonna get in your car. You're gonna drive. So don't make it like
Who
it's
does
you're walking
that?
to Mount Everest.
Okay, what about people? What about the
We're not
majority
speaking
of
about them,
people
though.
To get public.
We're not speaking about
Next
them.
fucking topic, good lord. No, fuck this shit.
That's how deep it gets with winter and summer.
But it has to get that deep.
No, it's not. We're not. It's subjective.
You're not selling summer very well. Man.
Yeah, you're not.
What do you mean? It's very easy to sell summer. You know, if for instance, if
Beach
I-
pods and vests.
No. If I have to take public transport, I don't need to worry about the weather
But-
every morning.
but
It's
we're not-
that easy.
It is subjective though. We're not speaking for the
That's not
masses.
subjective.
No, this
Masses?
topic right here is subjective.
Like, you know.
What you came here full on
Oh,
protesting.
okay, fine. Let's be very surface level with it.
No, wait,
I can
I'll say-
enjoy
I'll
the
say.
beach in summer.
It's
I would
I
say
can
subjective
enjoy
to
the
you.
beach in winter.
I enjoy
No.
winter. No. I enjoy winter because I don't smoke patine, man.
I'm
Oh, but
sweating.
sweet, man.
Oh, that's why you have deodorant.
Nah, some of us are sweaty nice, bro.
Now you can
Yeah.
just say
I'm
argument.
a sweet
Not
guy.
everyone has the odorant.
I'm
So
inspired.
go for a swim at the beach.
Don't it nonsense.
I'm a super guy. Camp space just to fucking cool down. You nuts.
Your camp space water is terrible.
Oh, it's ice cold.
Yeah.
Ever swim
That's the
there?
coldest
Nah.
water ever.
I
You-
can't
Worst
believe your
people.
arguments against summer is camp space terrible.
And you
Camp
can't
space cool, bro.
even
Camp
hot.
space
You can't
cool,
deep
nuts.
dress, man. You can't go out there wearing nuts, bro, because it's too hot.
You-
In winter,
I
you
actually
can
understand
overdress
your
when
point, 'cause
when you're
like-
getting cold. You can make yourself warm and go out. In summer, when you're getting hot, you can't just be taking off, bro.
Look, when I came into this argument, I was like, nah, I'm a summer guy. I like the summer evenings when you can like chill and like I'm an outdoors person and
Yeah,
there's lots of
sunset,
benefits to
Yeah.
summer, but you actually have a fucking good point, man. But if I'm getting hot, I can't just get undressed
Exactly, you can't just flip it.
in the middle. If I'm
when it's too hot at night, you can't just sleep, bro. It's miserable.
away, it's actually true.
There's not really, bro.
Bruh, mosquitoes. No, kijk, that's what I said. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes
Nah, you
are
want me with
the
that one.
fucking
Yeah,
worst,
mosquitoes,
bruh.
mosquitoes
When you said
win.
mosquitoes, nah, it's not next
Nah,
topic.
mosquitoes win.
Done.
Flies, bro. In fact,
Bruh, sleep is
First and
important.
served.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
Let me go. Let me
Let's
shoot. Let me
Let's
shoot.
go.
This is coming off a terrible viewing this past weekend. This past weekend, we went, the two of us, went to go and watch a movie with some people.
I'm not jealous.
We're doing Marvel vs. DC. It's time. We tried it. It
Still
didn't
my
air.
topic.
It's
Yo,
time. It's time.
let's do
And
this.
the reason why it's time is because everything I've been saying for so many years to my good friend over here about Marvel has come true.
Tell us what's true. What's true.
It's bubblegum bullshit.
Exactly.
Look
Please.
your face
It's-
Phase 4 is
Yeah.
pointless, man.
Yeah, so now it's just milking,
Yeah, Fast and the Furious
yeah,
vibes.
milking,
Game of Thrones season 8.
basically,
Oh, wow.
basically.
You know-
and there's no substance to it.
Like what is Phase 4? Eternal.
That was trash.
Like the villain that's
Oh,
supposed
it was
to
a
be
trash
behind the
movie.
scenes.
There's gonna be a
Remember
new one every movie, I think.
Because at the end of the first Avengers, we obviously, well, it was Loki, was the build up to Loki. And then that first Avengers, it had Thanos in the background, then credits. Who's the villain now? Who's the big
I don't
baddie?
even know.
You don't know, they brought
because
4 villains back in Spider-Man
because
for their feelings,
and for now
for their feelings.
but save them.
Save them
Save
because
them.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
And
Save
then
them.
in Doctor Strange, the
I
new
was hoping
one,
for some dope ass fight scenes.
fucking
No, let's save
Wanda,
them. Let's save their fucking souls.
fucking Wanda,
OP.
Wanda, stronger
OP.
than Thanos. Like what? You guys are just pulling shit out your
How is
ass.
somebody stronger than Thanos?
But she,
Exactly,
my
and she
question, my
lost
thing
to
is
him,
this.
she was there.
But she's been there, that's
She
the
was
thing.
there.
If she's the most powerful, then where was she when that man just
And
snapped his finger?
and that's
That's been sad, bruh. Iemand lost her husband, she's kind of sad.
yeah, she's cracked now.
Shit.
Now she's a monstrous mother.
Bruh, she absolutely destroyed the Illuminati.
That's in the movie. A group of people called the Illuminati.
No
what?
ways.
Literally sitting on top. Fucking Fantastic Four.
I don't care about spoilers, but I can't spoil that movie for you.
But that's-
Spoil it, spoil it.
I'm saving you, Owen.
But
I want to
that's-
actually watch it
but
for
that's
just for
what
the
I was saying.
comedy.
If you look at DC, at least standing the test of time with the same superheroes, they put a lot of effort into their shit. That's why it's so dark. It's always a deeper story. It's not just your quick jokes and just explosions. It gets sad at times. It gets
not
gross.
surface level.
It's not. It's not service level, and it's coming through now.
Mm.
Like I mean, they just dropped one of the greatest movies of all time. That's more storytelling than it being a superhero movie. And then you look at Doctor Strange, where it's just
I think the obviously now the counter to all of this is that Marvel is all connected, right? It's the MCU, so
Yeah.
they obviously try to connect every bloody movie to each other. So there's like this great passage, a great channel they all walk through. Whereas obviously the DC films, there's like a standalone project, or there's a sequel that doesn't even touch on the previous one,
Yeah.
and there's all these various films. But you can't ignore the fact that DC always has some cut movies, bro.
yeah. Look,
Wonder Woman 2.
You
I'm
will
coming
have
to
cut
that
movies
one.
though.
Trash
You
film.
will get
Oh,
cut movies.
God.
Yeah, you'll get that.
You'll definitely get cut.
I actually like Shazam.
Shazam is a good kids movie.
Yeah.
It's, if a child watches it,
I
I can see them.
me.
Like, I saw the child in me like, yes. Younger me would be like, Shazam. No cut.
Me, definitely me.
No cut. But let's go. Avengers, very good. What they did with Avengers. Iron Man's good.
Brilliant.
Captain America.
I love Captain America.
I hate this.
Which one
Cinema.
was it?
I don't
Is
care.
it-
That's
I love
propaganda, basically.
Yes.
Basically
Because the
propaganda.
It was really good. When it had that guy that was. or that
Winter
was-
Soldier.
Yes, Winter Soldier.
The Soldiers is good. It is good.
Yeah,
Nah, that's the best for me. That's still the best.
Yeah, it is a very good one.
Yeah, it's down.
Excellent
The Soldier,
movie. It's a very
great
good one.
film.
Yeah, no.
Captain
The fight
America.
scenes in
enjoyed
it were
that.
dope.
George St. Pierre's in there.
That pulled me back.
GSP.
Oh yeah, in the beginning.
The fight, yeah. He actually,
gets smashed.
He actually does not look, he holds his own.
But,
He did
but do
against the
those
Super
movies
Soldier.
hold it own?
What does that say about
Hold
George?
its own.
What a guy. Have you seen him at 40?
I followed him on TikTok recently, guys. He's doing some other things. Man even has hair now. I didn't know you could grow hair.
Bro, this man
He
is
went to Turkey.
foot, bro.
You know they do
He
Turkey.
totally grew hair.
Yeah.
Transplants, but don't you see everyone on the plane from Turkey?
No, they do,
All they
they-
go for it. All the mensen.
So who wins now, Marvel, DC?
Now we're going there. So what's memorable out of Marvel? Let's go the Avengers, right?
Avengers.
Is there
Bad
Avengers?
things.
Iron Man. Iron Man is
Thor
just.
Ragnarok was also
Would
good.
you say I'd say Thor? I wouldn't say Iron
Ragnarok.
Man per se. Iron
But
Man.
the first movie was actually.
Just the memory that you have of Iron Man.
I enjoyed
But the first
Yeah,
movie was
it's-
actually decent.
The Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton.
No.
Incredible
No.
Hulk.
No.
Smash.
No.
With Norton.
Norton was dope, I
It
liked
was
it.
good. It was good.
That was a terrible movie.
I feel like Marvel has some of the best cinema moments. That's definitely up there. They have top 5 cinema moments easily. I mean, you could obviously think of Captain getting the hammer.
That was cheese.
Shut up. Get up, please. Get up. That was a great moment. I'm not gonna lie. I scream like a girl.
I'm inevitable.
You know
I'm
what?
inevitable.
I actually feel like
Iron Man.
Go for it.
I actually feel like to be honest with you, when it comes to DC, like Batman is like basically carrying that franchise. But like that's how I feel. I don't know. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Good point.
It's
Good point.
society. We'll never let go. of
But Batman is
Yeah,
fucking good. I
he's
love
one of
Batman.
us.
I love Batman. I
Batman
fucking
is
love
just that
Batman.
big. He's, can I say it, bigger than Superman now? Or dare I say it?
He is.
Decades before Superman was the greatest
Superman.
Superman.
They
but he is.
made more Batman
I
films
love
than
Batman.
Superman films. Oh,
Mm.
that's
Because
the TV
Batman
from Man of
sells.
Steel.
Batman sells. though.
Look, Man of
Batman's
Steel
a
is
human,
dope.
that's why.
But you know what I also like about Batman? They don't compromise the art. Like look at the
Yes,
latest Batman movie. Like the
yes.
acting is brilliant. The story is
Exactly.
brilliant.
That's like my main point.
Yo, they put
Marvel
a lot of
compromises
effort
a lot
into that.
for what's acceptable now in terms of sales. That's why they signed with Disney. But DC has not. That's why you have these different Batmans. Like look at the Dark Knight trilogy.
That was
That
brilliant.
wasn't the theme of that time.
You said now, Bukes, that Batman has more films. How many films does Superman have? Going back to Christopher Reeves.
Oh,
Yo.
you're gonna go way back.
Yeah, because I mean,
It's a
you
lot.
Can't start now.
we have to go all in, right? He has what, 4, doesn't he? Or 3?
I think so. Three.
And then
I
there's
think
still
three.
the Brandon Ruth one. The Return of Superman.
And-
Kevin Spacey.
Oh yeah.
So there's been
Superman
quite a...
But Superman had some that one Brandon with Spacey was shit.
I feel like only
I
thing he
did-
got
I
it
still
right.
haven't watched
Only
that
Zack
one.
I
got
did
it
it.
right.
Okay, I watched it as a kid, but I didn't really watch it.
Only Zack got it right.
With Man of Steel. No, Man of Steel.
I share a
definitely.
funny story about that one. And if you always know about Brandon Ruth, apparently that man has a knee knocker.
A knee knocker?
A knee knocker. A lot. There's a story that goes now. That they,
What a term!
That's a new one. I'm gonna use that one. That's a good one.
fucking say it, come on.
I was just thinking, what's knocking this up?
Oh, bro, exactly what's knocking his knee.
Crazy.
Apparently they had to like put like some fucking ball guard around that shit just to hold it back because it was really fucking go out of the costume. And people were like, hey Brandon, bro, put that fucking thing away. Put that thing away.
Must have been like
Give it space.
Yo.
Playing
That's a low blow.
That's his kryptonite, bro. Yeah, that's my trivial story done. Get the fuck out.
So I have one.
Yes.
Wait, who won the previous one?
Look, the thing was,
I don't think
we can't decide a winner. It is subjective, but what we can see is how well they're holding off, how DC is doing and how Marvel's doing. How they fall off, how the phase is done and they don't know what to do. So just throwing them together.
Look.
You know, so they scramble, make a new plan where it's the artwork and the substance and the film, the directing will get you through it. If it's not frivolous, you know what I mean? If it's not based off a sale.
Marvel's like a Drake album, and people's always gonna like watch it. You know what I'm saying? No
Fair
matter
enough.
what they put out.
But that's
Fair
the
enough.
point. But
And
that's the point.
So
And like DC
Avengers is old Drake, basically.
Basically.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But people's always gonna love it.
Good
They're always
reference.
gonna love what
Good
Marvel-
reference.
Yeah.
DC should be
And-
Jermaine.
I'm definitely gonna say Kendrick.
I go J. Cole.
What was that?
DC J. Cole.
DC's
They took
Kendrick.
longer. They played the long game. Kendrick came off popping. J. Cole played a long game. For years, J. Cole's been J. Cole. He's just been
Okay,
there.
so that's a moving to the next versus Kendrick
Okay,
J.
here
Cole.
we go.
Must
I'm
Look here.
definitely gonna say what?
Count albums. I would
Kendrick
say
versus J.
Kendrick
Cole.
had better albums than J. Cole.
I'll disagree with you.
I will also disagree.
I also
Yeah, that's
disagree
the-
with
that's
that,
the way I
bro.
stand.
No lies.
Kendrick has had the mad reviews, right? He got,
Yeah.
what's it, the Pulse
The-
Award
the-
or that shit? I still don't pronounce it. He's got all that, right? He's got the accolades. But how many of us can actually say, wait, put on the Purple Butterfly, let's want to listen to it?
And if you
What
say
is-
that, it's
exactly.
offensive.
Exactly. How many people say now put it Forest Hills or put it For Your Eyes Only? The only album, in my view, okay, personally, the only album that I like to put on and still listen to from Kendrick is Good Kid, Man City or
Oh, of
Section
course.
80.
100%.
I don't listen to fucking
I don't listen to
100%.
them.
I don't listen to Purple Butterfly.
Do you listen to them?
100%.
Lie.
Yeah, I'm
On you.
That's one
One
song.
song.
That's one song.
One
though.
song.
But
That's one
loyalty
song.
too. Element, what do you mean?
Speak
Two
to
songs,
humble.
three
Nah,
songs.
you're better than this.
You are
You're
actually
better than
that.
this. Not humble.
And my next point. So we spoke about the albums, right? I like to believe as well that for you to be considered a great or better in hip hop, you need to be consistent in terms of your delivery and the amount of work you put in now. Kendrick drops absolutely. You need to put out albums at least once a year or every 2 years. You drop an album like
Yeah.
disappear.
Yes,
You have
yes,
no
yes,
social
yes.
media presence.
Yes.
You aren't on Twitter. You barely do features. You aren't doing shit. The world wants to see more of Kendrick, but Kendrick lives in a fucking cave. And I don't know what he
Yeah.
needs or what he's doing.
Can
I mean,
I make a
it's-
small point? I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Can we argue that maybe he was lucky in the sense that he wasn't so active in this social media area?
Who's this?
Jay-Z.
No, we're not talking about Jay-Z. He's talking about
No, but
Kendrick.
I'm trying to play
Let's
on the
always talk about Jay-Z.
there you go.
But you're crossing the verses.
No,
Fuck Jay-Z.
I'm trying to play on the consistency argument because you're saying that
Did we get that?
Kendrick doesn't have presence.
That's for the kid.
Nah,
It's not that he doesn't, man.
Yeah.
But
He
Hov
chooses
still
it.
has to.
Hov has.
Hov's been on
And
Twitter.
Hov is an old guy, man.
Yeah.
But he's different to Kendrick. Kendrick
Different
blew up his
generations,
our
yeah.
generation.
He would have.
He does enough to be on social media. Hov
He
does.
has like a random question every time.
Kendrick
like,
does like
people
this
ask,
sabbatical thing where he disappears because he doesn't have music, then he stays off the grid.
Was that the last alien?
That's what he calls it, yeah, like he's off the grid.
So it's actually like
Isolation, yeah. But I mean, it's easy to do that, to wait till the next body of work instead of working
And
year in, year out to produce
being
something
consistent,
good enough.
yeah.
Like,
How
like,
many
you know,
albums?
No, it
You
is
know what I
different
mean?
because Jay-Z was producing like.
bro, like one.
yeah, Jay-Z
one
was
year,
consistent
one
to every
year, yeah.
fucking generation. man.
Yeah, so, okay, that's different.
And not only that, I spoke about the features as well. Like features for me is a big part of your
Yeah.
impact within the hip hop world. Bruh, how many dope features has J. Cole had within the last 2 years?
Not just that. How
Last
many
years.
times did he go platinum without a feature?
Yes.
Features brings a lot of hype and attention to
He
your
did
album.
that. He did.
No, but that's a brilliant fact. bro. Like maybe you
It's
just
difficult
hear,
to do that,
Like when
though.
you like
Of course,
the
I think
new
it's possible.
what's it?
But he's the only one
Shit,
to do
what's
it.
his name?
That's the mad
which
part.
one? The new one that dropped.
Oh, Jackie
Yeah,
Harlow.
Jack Harlow. His album dropped. You wouldn't care about it until you hear Drake has a song with him and Drake on. Then you're gonna be like, oh, a feature brings a lot of hype, bro. It brings attention.
I have
Still
a
haven't,
big,
listened to
big
that.
asterisk on Jack
So
Harlow.
I firmly believe J. Cole.
You say J. Cole?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I want to say Kendrick because it's my opinion.
Shaky boy.
Wow.
I'm definitely gonna go J. Cole based on consistency and just like always putting out and like not just changing the game but adapting to the game as well. I feel Kendrick can be sometimes a bit too like disconnected with his fans, like a bit more abstract with his music. Like when I wanna listen to something, I wanna like
Exactly,
also
bro.
like understand
Yeah.
100%. Not like I don't understand what they're saying, but I don't wanna listen to the song, be like analyze every lyric. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
You have to go. It's almost like you have to go deeper.
Yeah.
Too deep to understand this much
But
music.
J. Cole is deep as well. He can
That's-
tell you a
but he can
dope ass
relate,
story
he's
and you can
relatable,
relate.
yeah.
Yeah.
J. Cole has clarity.
Yeah.
I've been saying this for years, bro. I've been saying
Yeah.
for years about the Purple Butterfly. To truly understand
That's the
what
one
Kendrick
album,
is
yeah.
talking about, even in Damn. I must not lamb on rap genius and look at
Yeah.
every fucking
Or you
line
must
what
go
they
through
mean.
a book of
And
slavery.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he raps so fast as well. And
Purple
sometimes
Butterfly,
it's
come on.
fucking- I understand that's his style. That's his style. Sometimes the
Going
fast
through the
rap,
lyrics
but
is
like,
later though.
yo, it's
Yeah,
lots
like
You
all
want to
the
really
time.
go through it, man. You want to hear.
You want to listen, you want to
like,
experience,
oh,
you want to
fuck.
be immersed in the
Not
music.
like
Yeah.
shit. We watched 12 Years a Slave. That's what King Kunta meant. You know what I mean? Like
12 Years a
like-
Slave.
Like, look at the people
We
that
not
listen.
sound stupid now.
Look at the people that listen to
We hate intelligence. Look at us. We want simple things. Exactly what it sounds like.
We want
How ignorant we are. yo.
But look at the role, right? They jam. They jam to
Oh,
King
God.
Kunta. They don't know who the fuck King Kunta is, bro. This man's
100%.
party. I probably look at them. I'm like, King Kunta. Do you know who the fuck King Kunta is?
But-
Like you saving shots here, King Kunta.
And 100%, I guarantee you, a lot of people listening to Kendrick's music don't know what the hell he's talking
They don't
about.
know,
Not
bro.
the job.
They wouldn't be partying to King Kunta, bro.
Yeah, you
Kunta
wanna-
Kinte. Exactly, bro.
You can't argue that when King Kunta comes on, you start dancing.
That's on moves,
True.
bro.
That's rules,
You
yeah.
got a bone of pickles, man. Listen this fuck. Nah, listen. You went a bit too far, bro. You went a bit too far.
Okay, look here,
So
here's one. Here's one.
Go.
Next
wait,
one.
wait, guys, slow down. Remember, you guys went on this because you were making analogies about DC and Marvel.
Nah, that was the next verses. The J. Cole Kendrick,
because I was
yeah.
still trying to figure out which one is actually now better.
If we're on the
It's all
topic
about
of
your
music,
opinion, to be honest.
it is subjective,
Oh,
but I
Like, you
mean,
think some's better than Winter? That's your opinion.
you can sway someone's opinion. You can by giving your facts because it's happened. He thought Jay-Z was a goat. He sat down with me and he firmly believes that the old low white boy is up there.
Did this guy say he thinks Jay-Z is the
He
goat?
thought. He
No,
thought.
he knows.
No,
Jay-Z is the goat.
He's done.
He is.
He's done.
Grow up, please.
He's
Grow
done.
up. Grow up.
Right?
Oh,
But
God.
I don't. Are you not ready for it?
No, I want to actually. Okay, let's
What?
stay on the
Okay.
music, but then we change it up.
Let's do Jay-Z and Shady. He knows. I call Jay-Z.
Go.
I call
Go.
Jay-Z the James Milner of the rap game.
Why? Why is that?
Let me explain.
Why
Let me
is
explain.
that though?
Let me explain.
Nah, you can't say that, Lee.
Let
No,
me
James
explain.
Mulder.
What
Yo,
you wanna-
nah.
Okay, is
Don't
James
do the
Milner
bad like that.
a shit player?
Xavi Alonso.
No. Listen to my
Xavi
explanation.
Alonso.
You need to hear first why I call him James Milner. He's
James
not shouting
Mulder.
Xavi Alonso. Is James Milner a shit player?
He's alright. He's
good
alright. He's
player,
alright.
right? He's a good player. He's a
He's
decent
not a
player.
star player though.
He's a role player.
He's
He's a role
consistent.
player.
That's why you rate him, right? He's been consistently good throughout the years, but he's never been the best, right?
I
Never.
wouldn't say I rate him because he's consistent.
Why then? He would have been a nobody if he wasn't consistent. All he has is consistency, right?
In football, there are so many players who've been there. Iago
No,
Aspas.
I'm just.
I have the perfect
He has a point though. He does have a point.
We speak about James Milner.
I think the issue is the name you use.
Or comparison.
Find another-
No,
another-
you gotta understand. You gotta understand why. But if you wait to listen, then you understand. But you wanna shout Xavi Alonso.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
I'm also curious.
James Milner is consistently a good player. I mean, he won titles for City, won titles for Liverpool. You can't not be a good player if you didn't do that. You would have been shipped off long ago like Tony Martial. You would have been big.
Yo, why must
You know, so he's consistently good throughout the years and he's a timer or whatever. But he's never been the best player. That's Jay-Z.
Absolute lie.
That's Jay-Z. Jay-Z has never been the best.
I disagree
Jay-Z
with that, bro.
Jay-Z
Like,
Jay-Z has never been
I
the
disagree
best.
with that. I disagree
Jay-Z
with
has
that.
never been the best in a year. For the year, he's never been the top rapper.
What?
What?
Okay.
We can do this. We're gonna do this. He's never been the top
Okay, go
rapper.
off, go off.
The reason why he's rated is because he's been consistently good throughout the years. He's just there. He's there because of consistency. He's been outsold and outperformed by every rapper in that year, starting from DMX, going over to 50, going over to Kanye. He has been. Even Ludacris outsold him.
He wasn't outsold by DMX. DMX put 2 albums out that year. You look at individual stats.
He was outsold. Platinum.
No,
He was
Jay-Z.
outsold.
No,
He was
no.
outsold.
Volume 2, Hard Knock Life, went 3 times platinum.
It's
Now,
a
you
song.
can check
It's
me
one
that.
song.
The whole album went 3 times
No.
platinum. It's his highest selling album to date.
Impossible. Oh wow.
DMX never went 3 times platinum.
Oh, wow.
DMX dropped 2 platinum albums in a year.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He probably still didn't equate the amount of units that were sold by Jay-Z.
Yeah,
And then
100%.
DMX disappeared after what took the like.
So that's what I mean, consistency, right? Then it's Jay-Z still being there, you see.
Okay, but-
that's what I'm saying.
but
And
now-
then in the next year, it's 50 Cent, and he 100% lost to 40.
But he was there for a short span of time. You know,
Again,
like,
consistent.
Yeah, he's
short
got
span.
the
Again,
point.
what
he
I'm
had 2
saying.
albums.
But I
50 had
think
2 albums.
James
Understand what I'm
Milner
saying,
I
is...
was sad by this.
James Milner.
I would compare him to LeBron James.
No.
But John James is the greatest though. He's been the
That's what I'm
greatest
saying.
though.
No,
All the
but
years.
Eminem is Michael Jordan. That's what I'm saying.
Never.
Yeah, but
But you can't say.
His shot and
Can I say something?
No,
Like you can't
Eminem
say.
is not Michael Jordan.
You
He's
can't
not,
say
sorry.
Jay-Z is LeBron James and Eminem is Michael Jordan. If Jay-Z came before Eminem, bruh.
No, I mean in terms
did come
in terms of
stature, not in terms
Nah,
of.
that's
who
what I'm saying,
first,
Jordan
you
came
know what I'm
first.
saying?
But nah, then I would say Jay-Z is more like Michael because in terms of stature in America,
Yeah, but
bruh,
he's-
like
but
I
he's
won't say
just-
in the world, but in America, Jay-Z is like fucking-
He was a reference for Eminem to some extent. You could argue that. So it does make sense to say that you can't say Eminem is Jordan.
And we can reference the point when Eminem has taken Jay-Z lines.
It is so. Jay-Z's taking other artists. That's
Nah,
a thing that okay.
I don't
We
We
need
can
to
say that,
understand.
yes.
We need to
Business.
understand that.
Jay-Z took how many men's lines?
Now we know.
Biggie, and for good reason.
So not only Biggie
He
is
says
fine
it.
with
He
Biggie.
says it. What more can I
That's it,
say?
guy,
He says it.
No,
What
but he
more
took
can
it.
I say?
Doesn't matter.
I'm not a bider. I'm a rider for myself and others. I spit a big verse. I'm only bigging up my brother. Woo!
It's easy to say that. That's a cop out.
No,
They're gonna
it's
find me. I caught this line.
No, we
just
just paying
mentioned
homage
it.
to a man who's micro-taking
But
away.
that's basically what they do when they take another person's line.
Yes, and you pay homage
That's
to
what they do.
Biggie. You
That's
make
what-
sure
that's
people
what
don't
Drake
forget
did.
Biggie.
But look, I
With
wouldn't do
Shady's
the
was. That's what Drake did with Shady's.
But Shady's still around.
what's his name?
You can pay homage to someone that's around.
But that's what I'm saying. He's paying homage to Biggie. You can't obviously now do
That's what I'm
shit
saying.
anymore.
Your argument by saying he's taking other people's
No.
lines, that's
He's
normal.
paying homage
That's
to
normal.
one of the greats. That's simple as that.
That's
the
it.
former king is also one of his good friends. That's why he keeps on doing it.
Can a Jay-Z song, is it memorable? Is there a Jay-Z song memorable? Is there?
Take this
I'm
one.
asking us, is there a Jay-Z song that gets you in your fucking heels, shouting?
I'm gonna go to
Niggas
TikTok
in
now.
Paris.
Watch you
No,
play
no,
videos.
no, that's not a Jay-Z
My
song.
first song.
Come on,
The song is called.
It's
You're gonna
what's
tell
the
me song
song? He's part of the
cry.
album. It's like a
Really?
collective.
My first song. No, my first
Dead
song.
presidents.
Nah, maybe Dead
Encore.
Maybe. That's a
Are you
collision.
nuts?
That's a
Dirt over your shoulder.
That's collision course.
Big pumping.
There are so many songs.
Are you insane? No, I'm not. That's the facts.
No, the song.
That's the
Stan,
facts.
sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll give him that.
Oh,
This is my argument. This is my argument for why I'm only considering Eminem top 3 or top 5 all time. This is my argument. Eminem, in my opinion, right? My opinion, only has about 3 or 4 good albums.
Yeah, he's the Michael Jordan. He's not there for longevity, like I
but
said.
still, you can't say anything.
Michael Jordan's the perfect one.
You don't need longevity to
Yes,
be
you
considered
do.
a great.
You do need longevity.
Ronaldinho's considered one of the best players of all time. He wasn't around for much.
But Eminem
That's
only has
true.
3 to 4 albums compared to how many good albums
So,
Jay-Z
but
has.
yes, Jay-Z's longevity, good. Eminem got 3, 4, excellent, groundbreaking.
Yes.
Diamond albums.
No, we don't mention sales of Eminem.
Diamond.
Can we say that? We don't
Diamond.
Can I just quickly also
You can't mention
You can't just
No.
choose.
We can because we can get get racial.
No,
that
no,
one.
no. You can
Asterisks
get
by
racial, but
Eminem's
that's not
name.
linked against
What
White
did-
America.
What did he say in White America? What did he say?
He went
Listen to
against
the
it.
song and look at the lyrics. What did he say in
You
that
know,
song?
you know how much hate he got from white people, bro? Do you know
And you know how much support he got from white
You
people?
know the hate him. How much support did Jay-Z get from black people? It's the same thing you're saying.
But I'm saying, you know how much more support Eminem got from white people?
It's just that Shady had the
White
black people
are the
also.
majority in America. Go look at watch that one concert he had for the Eminem show when he performed in Detroit. Bruh, I looked in the crowd. I couldn't find black people in the crowd. He sold so much more. White people are the majority.
He only sold. Nah, this is world sales. Though.
Yeah, that's the point.
This is world
But
sales.
that's why Eminem has that amount because he has.
He has
white
black people
buy.
as
Not
well.
every white person will buy a Jay-Z album.
Exactly. Eminem was that good. He has both sides.
Oh,
That's what
shut
I'm
the
saying.
fuck
That is what I'm saying.
I've not seen anything over here. I've not seen anything. Get out of here. Get out of here. You probably like Jack Harlow as well. Man. Get out of here.
Shut hard throat.
What's popping?
Where's
What's
your
popping?
show is trash? Easy on the rap game. Chill. Yeah, let's get away from the music.
Can I say something?
You
With
wanna
regards
end
to
it off?
Eminem, with
Go
regards,
for it,
can
go
I
for
say
it,
something?
go for it.
Like, I grew up like listening to like Eminem and stuff like that. You have to say there's some sketchy song that nigga has, but
We're not gonna go back.
It's not about the body of work.
We're not gonna go back.
Explain how is it?
No,
the body
your
of work,
mother stuff. That's what it means.
like
I argued with someone about this. When did he ever say that? What did you say? What did you
kill
say?
his mother and stuff. He said it a couple of times.
Yeah.
No man, he just.
there's
he
a song.
Wait, slow down. He doesn't say he wants to. Kill
No,
his
he
mother.
actually says
He
he
says,
wants to-
"I wish you could die."
No, there's songs where he says,
I would love to.
no,
see
he
this
says
lyric.
he says he wants to kill Kim.
"Oh, kill him."
I wanna kill you.
You don't want
He said he raped his mother.
Let's see it.
He'll kill you.
Please,
He made-
please put
he
it
didn't-
up.
he-
Because I know
he made
M
a
doesn't say that.
reference
M says
Oh, no,
he
he
wishes
said
his
his
mother
mother
would die,
was
and
the worst.
that's
But it didn't
all in his
yeah.
music. we
But it's
know
not
why
like
he says
it's not like
It's very different.
the substance of rap though.
No, but
Take it
also
dark
we
and
have-
deep. We never.
But there's a song where he says like put a gerbil up your ass, my bro.
But
What
J.
is
Cole
that?
said you can't outfart me.
That's bad. That's bad.
That's what he when you fuck, you need a silly bomb.
What's that? I know I made you think you do this shit, but you can't outfight me.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm not arguing anymore.
Nah, look,
Boss.
music verses will keep us here.
Just step away from that. Just step away from the entertainment industry. Here's a simple one for you. You'd rather have no arms and no legs.
Yo!
You know what? That's an office joke. They said this to a fat guy. That's how you live now. You basically have no arms or legs. That's the thing about Michael Scott.
What do they choose? No arms and no legs.
Yo,
That's
I'd rather have no.
one of each.
I'd rather have
No,
no.
that's
nah. I'll rather go for no legs, bruh.
No legs.
It's tijdelijk. I'll be in a wheelchair. That's fine, my bro.
It could be like those basketball players, bro. Arms will be shredded and shit. You see my shoulders.
Oh wait.
Yeah, what is the solution for no
You can
arms?
take
What is the solution for the? There's no solution for no arms.
Sorry,
I'm gonna go no legs. I'm gonna go no legs rather.
I was gonna go no legs.
I didn't think of it.
There's no solution for no arms, but like they don't put the thing on you. I've never seen one.
Bro, you can get prosthetics, bruh.
It's still down.
Yeah, listen, we might get a lot of hate for it.
Where are my legs and arms been cut off?
Oh.
Shattered.
So
You don't have it.
down, elbow down, hip down, knee down.
Short
where-
sleeve, long sleeve.
Where am I? Because
I think no legs.
Blade Runner, if my elbows off, I can do bionic arm.
Oh yeah,
true,
but the bionic arm will
true.
be dope.
Like,
I'll chop the hell out of
so
someone.
where
Is
are
that-
my arms been cut off and legs been cut off?
Is it full
We
amputee?
have to
Like I think full.
even say the
Yo,
full thing.
who's
Full
that?
thing, yeah, I say full thing.
Bukes, I called him by his government name. Shit.
Yeah, you thought you lost in
I just say that.
Bukes, way, clarify way.
Look, yeah, I'm saying knee down,
The Terminator.
elbow.
I'm still gonna go legs. I'm still gonna go legs.
Completely
Now you're
waist
talking
down.
about-
I'll still go, then I'll go legs definitely, because
Yeah.
then I can get like
Wild West, loveless.
That's not the whole thing.
you can still get prosthetics, bro. You can be like Oscar Pistorius and then have arms.
Yeah.
You have to say the full
Yeah,
thing.
but I can go with the shoulder and get like a left part.
Arms is definitely
You can do that.
Yeah.
I was about to ask you
Stuff.
to have a dick or not if you take your legs off.
Well, that's why I said
Yes,
that.
but it still works. Your dick still works, even if you go paralyzed here.
Yeah, so you can.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a muscle on its
Yeah,
own.
you can still take a.
They have its own
What's his
connection
name?
to the
Stephen-
brain.
Stephen Hawking. That's how he had children.
Yes, bro, at
It
my
still worked, bro.
Ah, did he have like this? I never knew that. I thought that
See
man
how
died a
important having-
virgin, my bro.
See how important no legs
Pause,
and hands
pause,
is?
pause, pause. This conversation will get very dark, guys.
Yeah,
Carry on, let's go.
No, but he's a genius.
I said let's
He
slow
had
down.
no legs and
But I was gonna make a joke now,
do
like
his maths.
I Why did they like?
Oh no,
I
no.
didn't write the book.
No. Like, what was the sex like? Look. What happened?
What happened?
I'm out. I'm out. I don't even want to give a young giggle here after this game.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at Billy's. He's making me laugh.
You cut out, eh?
Look, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
I don't think so. Carry on.
let's go
When you watch
simple.
it back.
Let's simplify this. I'm sure there's been this argument in the houses. I know that happened with me. Biryani acne was. I am 1000% acne. Like, why even biryani? Argue for what?
Kaki yang give my view, I'll get 100% acne.
Because of the lentils.
Why? Tell us why.
Acne is just that moisture. You see that they have it moist. Yeah.
Smoke that kind of rice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
both
but-
rice dishes, yeah.
No, man, I'm saying like the acne is obviously
The rice that you use and the rice,
Yeah,
the
way
rice
you cook
also.
the rice
Yeah.
also, yeah. Yeah.
Can't talk to you about cooking.
Oh, let's not go there.
You're gonna go both. It's both the same.
I can't decide. I fucking know.
There's one you
I've
want
also
to.
eaten both.
Yeah, I can't decide.
So what would you choose?
Nee, but
Acne, right?
If I had to choose one to eat forever,
Lentils,
bunch of
bro.
rice
Come
and
on.
nonsense.
Who wants?
Okay, since you say that, I'm gonna go acne then.
Yeah,
Like, come on,
okay,
you can only have
okay.
so much of lentils, bruh. Because lentils, it's like, you can't have that in your mouth.
I feel like it's just I don't know.
Lentils are good.
The presentation's a bit better.
There's chicken in acne, bro.
Okay, here's my one. Let's be on food. Let's be on food.
Yeah.
A hot dog or boerewors roll.
It's tough. I will
nah, straight boerewors, bro. I think it's easy. Boerewors.
It depends on the hot dog, bro.
No.
You're not just gonna slap on the Vienna. Not just a fridge Vienna.
I'm also boerewors, bro.
I like
you
the
know, a grilled
boerewors, bro.
hot dog, bro.
No.
Prepare the same way like a boerewors. Like slaps,
But
bro.
Vienna doesn't go nice.
I'm not talking about the Vienna, man. I'm saying an actual hot dog. Like you use one of those Russians or whatever. You grill it. You put it on your hot dog.
Why did you get food poisoning?
Nah,
Why?
a boerewors.
Oh, did you?
The reason why I'm asking these questions is I got fucking food poisoning about 2 months ago from eating the Vienna. My God!
Oh,
I
yes.
thought I was dying. I thought the world was coming to an end. I looked into the scene, right? I
Was
like,
it the
"Daddy,
Vienna though?
Yeah, it was the Vienna
Don't take me now.
Or the night before?
No, it was the Vienna.
Okay, look,
Definitely Vienna.
maybe boerewors because what do you have when you gesate, bro?
But even the boerewors itself,
What slaps out in long
bro.
stage when you're waiting to go home?
What's that?
Outside fiction. Outside fiction, the best, bro.
Yeah, no, okay,
You
boerewors.
wouldn't
is
have
really-
those when you're sober.
But what is easy to make?
I think I would.
hot dog
I
is
think I would.
makkelijk.
Yeah, but
Uh,
the process of
It's
brine is so
like
lekker.
where you just, yeah.
But it's
It's
also,
all
you
the
don't always have
problem.
the time. Because you have to make a fire. You just take
Okay,
a hot dog, it's
okay,
easy.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. The satisfaction from eating a boerewors roll, I think it's a bit better than a hot dog. Because a hot dog is just like, okay, that's it all, motherfucker.
Yeah, you can even have it cold.
That
Boerewors
also.
is like, yeah, I made this shit, motherfucker.
Nah,
I bride this
Oh,
shit.
wait, I made it.
I feel like a man right now, bro. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah, I get
Nah,
that.
bro, that's too American, bro. Hot dog.
Oh, dog.
But they actually use sausages for the hot dogs.
They kak, man.
They just don't call it boerewors. They don't have Viennas, bro. Watch it.
Straight.
Here's the thing for you to nitpick. When you watch the movies, you'll see.
They literally use
When
cannons.
you're gonna hear them say go grill the sausages. I want you to just take note of American.
Yeah, but
Bro, that means they call their stuff different.
So they're supposed to say Viennas. That's what you say.
But I think it's all these weird names. Fucking call their fucking jam jelly. Oh yeah,
That was confusing.
No,
Now we're gonna say
Now we're going to an American versus American England.
Okay.
Brother,
Can I?
spells?
I said British. British, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, but
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, same.
Alright, next one, here we go.
Can I give
Go for
one?
it,
Can I
go
give
for it. Ma
one?
wants
This
to
is
soon.
actually a football one.
Ooh, I know where he's going.
No, no, but go for it.
Ferguson
Oh,
or Pep.
okay. Can I shoot why? Here's my argument. You can't do it. You can. No, you can't just say Fergie. No. Look, there's this thing, no, that the Ronaldo fans use as the argument when they run out of arguments when they're losing. They say Ronaldo's played everywhere, every league has done that. So if they, and they're usually United supporters, they say Fergie's the best. Is that anything like what?
Scotland and England.
One region.
It's like one place.
Pep has gone to many regions though. And he's gonna, does he have the same amount of titles? Or he's getting there?
But can I have something about that? I understand that, but look at the money that fucking Pep has.
This is the point that this is the United propaganda. United has always spent money.
Oh, they did actually. That's
always,
so
they
true.
just
Yeah,
use the class of 92. They use the class of 92 to
True.
act like they produce. They bought so many top players.
It's also
but
true,
just
yeah.
Didn't seem a lot, but they did. Fergie took big
It's
players
also
out the
true.
teams. Dimitar Berbatov, bro. Like,
Tottenham. Van Persie from fucking Arsenal.
Here's my argument.
He did it. Yeah, yo, it was heartbreaking.
you feel like you got a lot in your chest.
Now here's my argument for this, man. So I wouldn't say that Ferguson, if he went to Germany, he'd be dominant in Germany. But for United supporters, man, what he did for the club
Understand.
in England,
100% understand.
like this is the argument. So he joined that club when we were like, honestly, like in shatters, man. Like we haven't won a title 30 years before then. He changed everything. Like I'm talking about from like what Johan Cruyff
Sounds
did.
very sad.
What Johan Cruyff did at Barcelona, basically what was
basically he made the club.
and also
Right,
being
but
consistent in England is not easy, man. To motivate the team for so long.
He's doing
Thank
it,
We've seen,
but Pep's consistent.
listen,
Check your heart.
he's been,
Sit down.
being there for over 30 years, keeping your team at the top for so long. A lot of great coaches have coached in England.
Yeah.
Right? You're talking about Mourinho, that he had bursts of brilliance.
Surprisingly, when
Arsene
he was there, he
Wenger.
could never.
Arsene Wenger.
Mm.
Look what Ferguson won in Mourinho's last year at Chelsea.
He left half of the year
We'll
to
look
come.
back. We'll look back because he got sacked.
He left.
Listen.
No, he went to Inter in March.
Arsene Wenger as well, brilliant for a time. Changed the Premier League. Faded away. At Liverpool, you had Gerard Houllier, you had Benitez, great coaches. Ferguson outlasted them all, and for that, I would say he's great. If Pep can stay there in the Premier League for so long
But
and
look-
be so dominant,
No, but look,
then
but
by all
understand
means.
me, that does not eclipse what Pep's done just because of how you feel about what he done for the club personally. You know, it's not we judging the managers and their capabilities neutrally. You know, if you're gonna go by the club, then it's just because of the longevity that he's been there. So you feel some type of way.
So he's like a
It's
James Milner.
It's like a James Milner.
But what I will say
But I
is,
understand. It takes a lot.
in Ferguson's book, he said when he retired, he actually wanted Pep
Yeah,
to
no,
coach United.
didn't they meet?
But at the time, Pep went to Bayern Munich. He already committed to Bayern.
So
Munich.
look at
And when we were at our peak, like when we were at our, I would say in 2009 and 2010, like that was some of the best United. That was
that. Could have been the
that
best,
was the best
Premier League
United team that I
actually.
saw.
Could have been.
But Barcelona was better.
Pep was better.
Pep was better. So
Twice.
I would say, as a United supporter, I love Alex Ferguson as a coach.
Yeah.
But
neutrally, just for
This-
visual purists.
like the new generation.
But can I also say
the older
something?
generation did
Yeah.
a step beyond, and Pep is evidence of that, man. So
Yeah. Pep as a football purist, for football, he's better.
That guy's crazy.
For football, for what he does with the game.
Now, what I actually wanted to say was like,
Because that's hard, bro.
It's difficult.
That's hard. You're gonna say it now, but
It's
like look at
difficult.
Johan Cruyff. Like he said, football's simple, but playing simple football is the hardest thing in the world.
mm,
It's push hard. Huh?
At ease to make it look easy, to make it look easy.
5 games in the league now, they've scored like 4 or 5 goals. in
No,
four
we
games.
done. We're not here to praise Man City.
It's insane.
Let's get that straight.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he,
no,
but
no,
what he-
finally,
no, he does it. He did it at Bayern
Yeah, he
and
did.
at Barca. Like it was the same system throughout.
man, it's looking joke.
Yeah, like his managerial style
That's
works.
glowing here.
It works. Go for it.
Go for it.
If he's the best coach, how come he hasn't won the Premier League? I mean, the Champions League?
Because that doesn't. It's a knockout competition. Can I ask you a question? What's harder, winning a league or winning a Champions League?
winning the league.
Exactly.
There we go.
but even
Knockout
winning the
competition.
Champions League is like the World
You have
Cup
to
for
be
all the best
consistently good.
teams.
All they say
You have to be
can't take it
consistently
down.
good over 38 games. That is much harder than a cup
I
run.
know.
True, that's
And a
also
cup
true
run.
because they're
Look-
counting every game that you
Yeah.
What
play.
we're doing now is Ferguson won the Champions League with United.
You want a treble?
Pep won the Champions
With
League
Barcelona.
with Barcelona.
Yeah. So we
He has a Champions League, so now
There's two.
people are like, now you need to prove that you
Do
win
it
the
again.
Champions League with a different team. Why?
just because he's that good and he hops
But-
around
but
now, he
now
must
the
do
thing
it. You know.
He's obviously trying. It's not easy to win the
And
Champions
he's
League.
cursed.
It's not easy.
Like he has.
Because he's a racist.
He's no, we're not doing this.
This has to be said.
It's anti-cultural.
You know what? I came so close to tweeting this. I was gonna say all the jokes are funny and all of that, but I'm just not comfortable with that joke because it's too. Everyone is too. Oh, the African curse. What are you talking about? What African curse?
No, the
They threw
agent
some
said it
mentality
himself,
there.
bro.
The agent was talking crap.
But he said it.
No,
We're not making
but
it
that
up.
doesn't need to fly. What if that?
This
no,
is a
but
Pep
that
stand.
doesn't fly. I'm so.
Okay.
No, this isn't about Pep.
Pep
now. I'm
stand.
talking about the actual joke about this African curse.
He made it himself.
That
Even
He
the
caused it.
African
He caused
agent
it.
made the joke.
No.
He did. So that's what you're
No,
saying is
no.
it doesn't count if he
He's
made the joke.
It doesn't matter what some millionaire agent says.
But
Doesn't
he made the
matter.
joke. He's black. He's
That's good
African.
for him.
He
Good
can
for
make
him.
the joke.
For me, that doesn't fly. I'm sorry. Those jokes don't fly.
but that's also why look, Pep hasn't won the Champions League yet, but he's a very good coach.
He's won it before. Like I mean, you gotta have
You said
to.
that so sincerely.
No, he's a good coach.
You-
No, he was very measured in
You wanted to say something? I think you forgot. You might have forgot.
What I wanted to say was like, I feel like Pep also, when he goes to a team, he's not necessarily like reinventing the wheel because he comes to the team and the team is already established basically.
No.
But if you're going to
okay.
to
No,
Bayern,
let him go.
Bayern like
Let him
the Bundesliga no,
Yeah.
is a one league team. But how much times in a row did Bayern win the
my
league?
argument
He
for this-
came there and he won. He did what
Ah,
Bayern
you-
does. He went to
keep the standards,
Barcelona.
you know?
Barcelona.
Look, my
But
argument to
okay,
this
it's
is- my
yeah.
argument to this is it's not that simple. It's not as black and white as you think it is because you look at United. Since Fergie left, it's not that simple.
No, but the Premier League is a different ball game, bro.
But he's doing it.
But exactly,
and look
that's the point.
and spending
That's the point, the
doesn't
Premier League is
guarantee
different.
success. Again, look at United. It does not guarantee
What's
success.
harder?
Spend the right way.
No, fine, but what's harder, building or coming and staying consistent?
But look,
Now, I'm generally asking.
Yeah,
That's a good question. That's a good question though. That's a good question.
Is the building,
Mm.
is Pep, because he
No.
jumped around. Now I'm asking which is harder,
I don't think-
the building or the staying consistent when you come to it.
Can I make an argument?
Good point.
Pep not
Good point.
bold when he got to City.
No,
he
no.
did do a whole reshuffle. He did. Look, he built a whole new team. No, okay, name the players. Then you will see. He
No,
acts
man.
all of those players.
The only player that's left, he's like 31.
Yeah.
Listen,
But is that
But okay,
building or
okay,
reshuffling?
to answer your question.
So just one more question on that. So someone
Like
says.
he never sold people because they were
Yeah, but
bad.
that's-
They were
But
old.
that's
No,
like,
no.
is that I'm building as in the sense that you're taking from arguments
I have the answer.
academy then. Okay, yeah,
I
from
have
the
the
academy.
answer.
I would love to see which team
That's
did that.
that's a separate thing. Okay.
Arsenal.
Here's the answer. Here's the
Coming
answer.
and staying consistent.
Bowling
yeah.
and staying consistent.
Yeah.
To stay consistent, they keep rebuilding. That's
Okay.
exactly what happens.
Yeah,
Fergie would rebuild
yeah.
his team around certain players, but the rebuild it's a continuous
Because at the
shuffle,
end of the
so
day,
it never stops.
But,
You
okay.
can't
So he
say
just
it's
doesn't bowl for a
Let's put
very
it
long
this way.
time.
Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. And I wanna go on with
Yeah.
DC. Is that I do agree. I'm a Liverpool supporter, and it's probably gonna come across. They can't see my face, so it's good. But I do agree. I do agree that Ferguson was the best coach. He's still till today, and because what he done. And this is for the main reason is that like we football has changed through the years. You can't compare each generation in terms of coach and manager is different, right? If you look what Sir Alex Ferguson did, you can't unfortunately implement it now because it's very difficult. Like like
It is very weak football-wise.
and a very good example is that City, they will buy talent, right? Whereas in Ferguson, he will create talent. And
No.
no.
It's a myth.
Look, no.
Nah, Van Persie.
Van Persie,
He's still
Piotr
from
Berbatov.
Arsenal.
No, but he didn't. But when Percy they bought.
Same like Haaland.
Gents,
Sport.
gents.
No. What I'm saying is that in today,
You see,
it's like it's very difficult, right?
it's not.
To create a player.
You just have to. It's not.
Full Foden.
You get Mason Mount.
Yes.
He doesn't have to.
Why does that to be a striker?
Now then, based on that, we can say Arteta is gonna be one of the greatest managers ever.
No, listen.
It will be the greatest.
Listen.
Spending isn't a problem. That's what I want to say in football. Everybody spends. Just because someone else spends more, shame. You can't spend that much.
That's why I didn't.
No, but I'm
that's
saying,
why
but-
it was the
but-
bold versus.
Sorry, I'm not saying the spending is important. No spend like football. I'm just saying that like Ferguson, you will bring up a youngster and you will.
Yeah, but Pep done it with Xavi and Iniesta and all of them.
It's not propaganda.
In the sense that like you're sticking with
They were there for like 1 year under Rijkaard. Xavi,
He-
Iniesta was
You know what
Pep,
I'm saying?
Messi, Pep, all of
Wait,
them.
what, Bukes, what do you want to say?
No one is saying
Lama
that.
said-
No one is saying that
We
because
don't-
you didn't raise players. No, but what the reason I say it's 90, close to 90 propaganda.
It's
is
only
because
92,
we're
yeah.
acting like that was the only thing that Ferguson has ever worked with in his whole career.
yeah,
that
We're
class of
not.
92.
We're not saying.
Because if you look at it, that's like the only players that he bought.
Nah, we bought players, but like Ferguson didn't go to the market to buy 3, 4, 5. You calm down.
It's a different market though.
Don't interrupt me.
Different market.
You didn't go into the market buying 3, 4, 5. The football was different. at the
Different
time.
market,
You
yeah.
can't knock it. You can't
No,
help.
no.
You can't help that
No.
football was the way it was at the time. You know what I'm saying? He was coaching for the football at the time. But like the thing is, we bought Van Persie, we bought Berbatov.
Yeah.
But what about players that you didn't even know about?
Yeah, that, I know that's what I'm saying.
That
But you also
hurt.
got to understand
You
the
know what
club
I'm
that is at. United was a big club, they had an academy. Manchester, when he takes over Manchester City, they don't have that infrastructure there. So you must go out and buy.
But City
Another
still-
link to that is that why does Pep get criticized for
Bayern
having
Munich.
Xavi, Iniesta and
City.
Busquets?
That's what I was going to get
and
to.
Messi.
That's what I'm going to get to.
Those
Because
are academy players.
Barcelona had an
Barca wanted to
academy.
sell Messi, they wanted to sell Xavi before
Understand,
Pep
you know
came.
what I mean?
But suddenly, because he now took those players, Pep, they wanted to sell Busquets before Busquets came into the senior team. They wanted to sell him. They said he's too thin and all of that stuff. Pep brought him up, and look what he became.
So he did both.
You
but
know,
the same amount of players as Fergie.
Do you know Mark? Do you know Mark
This topic
Jackson?
is going in circles, guys. Next fucking
Nah,
topic.
what do you know Mark Jackson is? Mark Jackson coached Golden State Warriors and they sacked him. And then Steve Kerr became the coach and then they won the championship. And then everyone was in Steve Kerr's bill.
It's not the same. No.
I thought coach that same team that Pep
No,
got.
he didn't. He only gave Xavi his debut. Calm down.
Nah,
He only gave Xavi his debut. 100%.
Are you sure?
100%. He only had Deco, he had everyone. We can go with this,
The
but you don't
following
want to
season,
go.
the reason Frank Rijkaard
Iniesta, all of them
because we
is
finished fourth.
I'm gonna have to check that.
Okay, let's look.
What's the
We can't
conclusion
decide
is?
a winner on this.
Next one.
Okay.
You guys are going in circles here. I got one. I got one.
We can't decide a winner on this.
I got one. And since I'm the one that always brings it up, I'll bring it up again. The Rock or Stone Cold? Go.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, all the way.
Stone Cold,
Stone Cold
straight,
Steve Austin all the way.
straight Stone
I'm
Cold.
kidding. I love
The
the Rock
most-
as a child.
The most electrifying man in sports
Bruh, like
entertainment.
a redneck that was loved by everyone. Come on.
A black dude that was loved by everyone.
Literally, bro.
Woo! Let's go with Samoan. Easy Samoan.
Look, they had the greatest.
Okay.
They had the greatest
And I
rivalry
mean,
though. I love their
his
rivalry.
peak was bigger than the sport itself or the
Yeah,
entertainment thing
like-
itself. Bro.
He was the
He was the cat. He's like the Michael Jordan of wrestling.
No. If you look at the ratings, Stone Cold was the highest. He had the highest.
in America.
Back me up here.
That's just
Wait,
Texas.
wait,
That's just
No,
Texas.
the entire WWE. Stone Cold gave them their highest ratings. Tell me I'm wrong.
Versus the. Yeah, the ratings are probably in Texas.
Yeah, no, but not just that, man. If you look at all Stone Cold's rivalries, him and Triple H, him and Shawn Michaels, him and The Rock, him and The Undertaker.
Was he not there for long? Just a question.
No, I
don't
think
know this.
if you who wrestled longer than The Rock.
Under Vince. in that
So
establishment.
basically what happened was Stone Cold came first in WCW.
Yeah.
He was there, that's when he had hair.
Longevity.
Blonde hair. And then he moved over to WWF at the time, and obviously that's when he shot out to stardom with his character. Obviously the famous Austin 316 said I just whooped your ass. That's
Yeah.
obviously when he shot up like that. Great matches, that's obviously when he had the whole rattlesnake theme. And he's like you said, nice rivalries, especially the rivalry with Mr. McMahon himself.
Ooh.
But it was hard
That's
to be
what-
a black athlete in that industry at that time. You only had a few
I'm
roles.
talking about black.
You think I'm telling you why Stone Cold got so many roles.
No, I'm not disputing. I'm pointing out the fact he had a great character as well. Yes, I
Yes,
understand
his
your
character
point. I understand
was-
your point. But The Rock did kind of weave his way into it.
He must start
He's good, isn't he?
Wow.
Why? That's what I mean. You wasn't supposed to be. No one was supposed to be.
No one's supposed to.
No one's supposed to be a star in WWE unless your name is McMahon. Unless you draw hype naturally, you draw praise, you draw heat or whatever, then they'll be like, nah, this has somebody.
Yeah, it's not
These characters,
It is, yeah.
and that's what The Rock did.
That's weaving away to the
I would
crowd's
say,
heart.
like when he started out,
Stone Cold did the same thing.
You could say that, yeah.
Stone Cold, they were just shocked to
Because
see
we love this anarchy, basically.
Yeah. They saw people like this
I love
character.
that shit.
I loved it.
And so like,
Me too, but I fucking
Appears.
Who was, okay,
police and guy.
okay, ratings, okay, you have your ratings.
But also,
Black guy, what do
we were talking about. You talk about the ratings. You can't deny the fact as well. You said it was the attitude era, like the famous
Yeah.
attitude era of WWF, and all these characters had crazy personalities. There was a time when obviously everyone was very unique, everyone was special, everyone was just, no one was the same. It was like the golden age of hip hop, essentially. No two character spoke the same or looked the same. So that's why there was a lot of attention. And that also shot Stone Cold up a lot because he had a lot to work with.
And it helped The Rock as well. With
The Rock
smack
as
talk
well,
and
yes.
timing and stuff.
And when Gucci sweaters, bro, The Rock
Yeah,
stylish
it
as
helped
fuck, man.
John
Yeah,
Cena
it
also
was.
with his culture appropriation.
Absolutely.
But yeah, let's
Sheesh.
that's for another day.
Absolutely.
I have a very
No
big
lies
one.
detected there.
Yeah, but that's facts.
Look, but they're from
We
Boston though. He's from
were too
Boston.
young. Look, it would have been fine.
We were too young to
Keep it
understand.
going now and then. Now you see, just lasted. It was purely just to.
Yeah,
to
because
get
he
the
was
money.
rude. Because he was rude. You had to stop it.
Yeah, but here I got a good one.
Oof.
This is the one.
Oh, yeah,
Could
yeah.
even end it.
Okay.
Okay, it's not. I know how some of you think. Over here we got Breaking Bad. Over here we got Game of Thrones.
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
As the crown.
Oof. Can I go first? Shoot. Okay.
Are we including Game of Thrones last season?
Yes, we have to include everything.
We have to because we can't-
I think Game of Thrones offered us some or far better moments than Breaking Bad. In terms of like your season 1 all the way up to season 8, in between all the episodes, there were these great moments. Like if you put in a highlight reel and you just showing all those things, someone watching will be like, yo, that's fucking incredible. Breaking Bad's story on the other hand was, in my opinion, a lot more complete, and especially the way it ended. But if you look at like moments,
because of the way it
there
ended.
was like probably like 2-3 moments a season.
That you remember.
Yeah,
That
you
that's
remember
memorable.
Breaking Bad
Yeah.
because there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of talking.
Yeah.
Unless you appreciate that, you're not really
You're
into
not,
Breaking
because
Bad.
look-
You're not really.
Look, that's what stops most people is how slow it is at the beginning, the first 3
Sure.
or 4 seasons. Just bullshit
But to be
dialogue.
fair, the very first episode starts with him in his underpants running around like a mullet. That is
Yeah.
intense.
Fair enough. What I would say about Game of Thrones is they did the typical thing differently, where they just axe murder the fucking main character every other episode.
the game up.
Whereas in Breaking Bad, you can say it's a typical story, the typical series about drugs, but they did put their own twist into it.
Yeah.
But they still follow the same staples that you
Yeah.
must in the drug dealer series and the myth series.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones shook up the whole series game, bro. It was groundbreaking.
Also,
And that's a world by
that's based on the
itself.
actual source material, whereas Breaking Bad has been written season by season by
Off
season.
of a lot of material you can
Look,
take it,
yeah,
but fair enough, a book makes it easier.
Yeah, it's like is it True Detective was a book, right?
So for
Oh shit.
somebody that watched both series,
Wow, that's offensive.
Me too.
I've watched half of one.
I would say I'm still gonna say Game of Thrones because never have I ever decided, look, yeah, I want to watch season 3 of Breaking Bad over again. But I could go to Game of Thrones
See?
now at any random time and say, look here, I feel like watching this episode.
Yeah.
And oh my, and then you still start watching it again.
I
You
feel
know what I
like one of the big things about that as well is because the cast of Game of Thrones is so big, so it made you appreciate all the small moments that
Yeah.
you saw one character. Whereas Breaking Bad, no, Walter White's in every fucking scene.
Like you,
Yeah, it's the same part
And
of
I feel like
action.
with Breaking Bad, it takes work to watch it, man. You have to be like, I'm gonna watch the series. With Game of Thrones, you can walk past through. Someone else could be watching it.
And you would
you
watch
flung a bitch of it, and then you sucked in, and then you see it.
Breaking Bad did have one of the greatest episodes in television history when they tried to catch a fly in the one laboratory. An entire episode of them trying to catch a fly. Not gonna lie. I
Better
thought
than,
it was brilliant. I
Better
loved
than
it by
Battle of the
just
Bastards.
nah, look here, the thing
Battle of
is,
the Bastards.
Never.
You don't talk to my heart.
it's
man.
still, it's
Battle
still,
of the
but
Bastards.
the thing is, Breaking Bad also had the dialogue, and also there was moments where they didn't speak. But that was brilliant, man. That was like real art.
How can you
Like
do
the
it?
moments where they were just quiet as fuck, but just Yo, I can't even explain it.
The scene when Jason
like them
sees
both.
that light. You know when Jason goes
I'm
to
gonna
the
say Game of
lighthouse
Thrones.
and he sees that light and he just looks at him and he's like, bro, that tugged in the soul right there. What a great moment.
Bro, that scene after Walter poisons that light at the hospital. Then he comes to his house
Yeah.
to try and clean up everything, and
Yeah.
everything's just done. Then he remembers, fuck.
I'm gonna say Game of Thrones.
Brilliant.
Based on your point.
Nah,
But
You can't rewatch it or you
Game of Thrones.
But I'll
Good idea.
definitely not, because you won't get another thing like Game of Thrones. Whereas I would say Breaking Bad, something very close to Breaking Bad, but not on that level, is Ozark.
I started
Ozark
it,
was
I'm
also slow in the
going
beginning.
Very slow.
Then season
Struggling.
2, season 3, and it's something that I've never seen before.
But that's what I'm saying.
But it's
You
very
see, like
similar
one of
to,
those
it's very
series,
similar to
the drug
Breaking
dealer
Bad.
series that can be based
Walter
in-
White,
can give
Marty
us-
Bird, it's like a very suburban dad,
yeah,
white,
no, exactly.
involved in mad cock.
Yeah, like straight off the bat.
Money laundering and
Yeah,
shit, yo.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
deep.
yeah. So it's Game of Thrones, guys. Sorry.
Game of Thrones.
And no, we're not gonna end on that.
No, we're not. We're not.
House of Dragons. Speaking of Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
That's not a versus though. But
Yeah, I
No, it's not,
think
but
versus-
it doesn't have to be.
look like there's not
He's
much.
gonna bring it up.
I just don't know.
I'm so excited.
No, we all.
They're gonna make up for season 8.
But
I saw
I feel like we should calm down.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I don't want to fall in the trap of hyping this thing up
It is
now. And
bullshit.
then we hear at the end of the first season, we're back in the pod. You're like, well, guys, that was trash.
And then they
Listen.
Then they're trolling us. You're crying about the dragon show.
But
The fucking me saying to that.
the thing
Oh,
is-
dragon.
Because we all cried about the dragon show.
we can get peace of mind that this is based also on a book, so they won't take this out of their home. Man.
That's what they do when the money comes in. After they see it's a success, and they don't give a fuck
It's
about
still
it.
based on. It's still
Like,
based on
even-
like the actual book.
Even God was based on it.
Yeah, but the last season was
Because the money
that's
came
when
and they were
and that's when they lost the plot.
Right, just
So
spice it
this is based on the book, and they have so much material. I'm so excited. Like I'm so excited.
You don't seem excited, okay?
What the fuck was I doing?
Jump for joy.
Okay,
Tom Cruise.
I wanna
I'm
give-
not an ethic. I'm
Fucked
not
up,
doing
guy. I've got one more version before we end it off.
Let's go.
This is one I've always asked.
Let's go.
I've asked it a few times. I do it to myself and I listen to music as well.
Oof.
Usher or Justin Timberlake?
No.
I'll go Usher. I'll go Usher, bro. I'll go Usher.
Ooh.
100% because I'll say
Why?
Confessions.
Why?
Confessions is the greatest fucking R&B album.
Justified is very good, bro.
Okay.
It is, but it's not Confessions.
Future 6 Love Sounds.
Okay.
Wow.
Bruh.
And I'm not saying what
Usher,
music.
but are you just because of confessions?
I think 8701 is
But
better.
8701 is also good.
Look, I understand. I
I'll say
understand.
Usher
I understand
hits.
both arguments on this side.
Did they have more hits though?
I'll share more hits. I'll
Let's
say.
go for it.
Also, it comes back to the Kendrick J. Cole thing. Justin Timberlake drops an album and disappears like a whole
No, but he was a
million.
boy band kid, so we can't discredit that also. He's got in sync on his back.
This man said that's so proud
I
of
mean,
me.
he
Wow.
was just Justin.
Oh, okay.
InSync was Justin.
In sync was Justin.
Are you going? But I was saying.
Ah, wasn't, but what's the other one?
You don't know his name.
But can I say this? Can I say this? I feel like Usher is like a archetype for like R&B male artists.
Yeah.
And I feel like Justin Timberlake is like a white version of Usher in a way.
Usher was created by JD. He didn't use his own experiences, you know.
Yeah, JD is a legend.
Jermaine Dupri's cheating numbers and stuff. That's why he was like 16 or 17
What?
writing
But
that.
then Justin Timberlake's
Justin Timberlake was hot.
Timberlake.
Timberland,
No,
yeah.
no.
JC Chavez.
Justin Timberlake's
Chavez.
Who's that?
Don't you see? What the
I
fuck?
don't know. What the
The
fuck?
other
JC
NSYNC guy.
His name JC.
Oh, Justin Timberlake's stories in his song was his. There's Britney Spears, Cry Me a River.
He denied that. Eh?
That's
But we all knew
We
it.
knew. But
Come on.
Usher's stories at the beginning, 8701, none of it's his. That cheating and shit is not him, it's JD.
No.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
No, but
He was made, that's what I'm saying. He was trying to.
But like dancing, bruh, dancing was Justin Timberlake or Usher.
Usher does it.
There we go.
But in sync, that's a boo.
Die.
Wanted him to freestyle.
Yeah.
He can't, he tried, that's a sucker.
Yo.
Choreographer's brilliant.
Yeah.
Usher, but to freestyle.
Yeah, Usher's got it there.
Usher, kill it.
Okay, so
Kill it, bro.
vocals. Usher.
Wow, what? How? Why?
Automatic win.
I'm so confused. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't say. I don't.
Look,
Don't.
It's like
so
insult Justin.
no, look. So my,
Don't insult him.
so I obviously
didn't want to
am the
try it.
youngest of two. I'm the youngest of two girls. So my eldest sister obviously loves Usher.
Yeah.
So she has an Usher concert, man. The
Usher live.
You are seen it so
man
many
performs
times.
Live, he sings live
Yeah,
brilliantly.
I've seen it.
Have you heard Justin Timberlake sing?
Watch,
Yes, he
watch
sings
In
it.
Sync and Celine
So I don't
Dion.
know. I don't know.
Watch
I'm
In
gonna,
Sync and Celine
I
Dion.
watched the one
Amazing.
Madison Square Garden in 2008. That was dope.
I saw Justin. I saw Usher and Michael Jackson together. So
Yes,
I'm
that
gonna
is
go.
brilliant.
I'm gonna go
Look,
Usher.
I'm an Usher
Oh.
fan.
This seems so
Stand by
hard
shit.
to
I grew up. But when I think about it now, it's hard. I can't decide. Justin Timberlake's given me one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life.
I was gonna say that now.
What goes around comes around. But that is a
for me,
amazing. That's
for me,
switch
is
up.
that playing this weekend?
Yes.
Of course it's gonna play.
Of course.
I was gonna say now, the weight for me personally, the weight of Justin Timberlake's songs,
Yeah.
it's
That's heavier.
far more powerful than some of the songs Usher's put out.
Thank you.
Usher has bangers, yes.
It does, but it's like.
There's a
what?
parallel to Eminem as well.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It does, it does.
But the point is,
It does.
And
the weight of some songs.
It's very interesting.
actually switch, but I'm still saying Usher.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to Usher. Usher.
I don't fucking know, guys. I'm sorry.
Just based on the fact, when last
I enjoy Justin Timberlake.
Play Usher song. I play Justin Timberlake whenever I'm there. I want to hear Justin Timberlake. Usher is just a moment, like you know, you make the moment.
We did it a few times.
Because Justin does pop and Usher does R&B. So I'm like,
Justin was kind of R&B. That's why.
Oh, like for-
people love it. He was soulful.
kind is the
I don't
thing.
think he was.
Usher's R&B.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake.
Usher's
pop.
it
That's my
depends on
thing.
how you distinguish though. Usher could have been pop also.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
that's
again,
some-
could have.
What's that song? Yeah, is absolutely pop.
Oh, that's a club banger, yeah.
That's
Massive.
You know what's it's
What's
hard
the
to
track-
distinguish
track with
between
what I
the
am?
genres.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
That was trash. Nah, that was trash. I'm disappointed.
It's done, Justin.
Okay, now I changed my mind after that. Justin. I'm going to Justin. I'm switching sides.
Nah.
I'm switching sides.
Drops music quite often, man. So he's like the strike rate.
And you know,
There's a lot more.
I was gonna
He's gonna miss a lot.
Yeah, there's room for
Justin always like crazy time. Nah. Man in the Woods is rubbish.
No, I mean, he doesn't have scandals. It's not scandalous.
No,
Yes, it does. Janet Jackson.
Oh, that is a pusher scandal. That's a
I don't think it was a mistake.
that is marketing.
It was marketing.
It was marketing, yeah.
But he came clean apparently.
Nah, he apologized just for it.
Janet Jackson was the
Is
one
he
of the
not- is he
champions.
not married to-
Hope is around like bubblegum, bro.
Oh,
Whoa.
But like pop.
He got sued, was undercover. He was paid hush money and stuff.
Usher.
look at her.
Bro, I'm in
You
shock.
can't get rid of herpes, no?
I don't know.
That's got nothing.
I think so. You can't. Yeah, you can't get rid of it.
So then he still has it. So then he still has it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's the clean record? JT wins. I'm sorry. After Future, what's that song of Usher? There's so many. Nah.
What?
Oh my god.
Nah, Justin Timberlake wins. He wins. For me.
Is he married to Jessica Biel still?
Yeah.
Yes, he
it's
wins.
good. It's
He
good.
wins.
He's a winner. He's a winner.
The bad thing though, he supports what's that?
United.
Marilyn Manson. Like he supports him throughout.
Justin Timberlake supports Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, it's like one of his best friends. He always says, "What a nice guy." And that man's going through the yellow fucking numbers, huh?
Have the so
Like even recently, he's like, "Oh, what a nice guy. I love that guy." And stuff.
I mean, Johnny Depp was supporting Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, Johnny.
Oh, let's speak about that motherfucker.
Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
That's a good one though. That's a good one.
There's a door,
I mean, Johnny Depp's lawyer or Amber Heard's lawyer. I will that.
Yo, Amber Heard's lawyer is
Yeah,
catching me up on that shit.
Exactly.
He's about object his own question.
Yeah.
but he has a horrible case.
Objection.
He has a terrible
Yeah.
fucking client, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what is he? He's never gonna win.
That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm
The
here for.
memes are the best.
I'm not following it, but all I wanted was the
Now,
news.
didn't it now come out that he actually assaulted her?
No. What?
Mango, where's your
But he had a jaw of cocaine. He had a jaw of cocaine.
A jaw.
A jaw?
Have you ever seen cocaine in a jaw?
No, I've never seen it in my life.
Nah, you got it twisted.
You're on the wrong side of the
Yeah, they tried to say he did.
Oh,
as if he's
I don't
defamation
know,
suit against her. And she's in shambles. She even tried to fake cry and then stop afterwards when it didn't work.
Yo, it is bad, bruh. Yo.
The picture.
It's like
Wait, what?
She was like crying and then she was
Yeah.
like wiping her nose
Oh,
and then
then
the
she-
photographer wanted to take pictures so she
Like-
paused and then she finished up. I was like, what is
Wow.
that? In Portland,
Look.
like she's so
Come
good.
on. America.
That's quite something.
This is America, bruh. Yo.
That's childish. But look, Scambino, bro, what do you mean?
Oh, it
This is America. Look, it's been a good verse.
Oh, not quite. I don't know my completely.
It's
It's a good one, yeah.
a good
That
one.
guy's just slipping now.
Ooh, it's a good verses. I feel verses is stuff. It can't be.
Can I give one?
We must
Because
be
it
nice.
is subjective.
Oh, shit.
That's your first episode.
This time is
Oh, you guys don't discriminate the one.
You know what we can do? We can make this like an installment every other episode.
Dude, we
Once
just bully.
every once every three.
I feel like bullying.
You
I
like
think we're
bullying.
really dumb. Sorry.
I would need to get, we need to get very controversial. I want to go on.
It's the first verses.
Religion.
We'll do verses part 2, verses part 1, like the art
Yo.
part 5.
Religion. This is not Joe Rogan.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
It's a touchy subject, yo.
But thanks, gents. We clarified a lot. Justin Timberlake wins. Game of Thrones wins.
Jay-Z wins.
Pip wins.
Jay-Z
M
wins.
and M.
The Rock.
Nah, we didn't agree on the Pip one. I don't.
Okay, we agreed. This
But okay, fine. I can give an argument to end
Nah, this-
that one.
No, we don't agree. I don't agree with that.
He did beat Francis twice.
He did beat him, but I don't agree. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bruh.
You say time is up. You bit your tongue. Too late now. It's too late now. We can all know that Jay-Z is James Bond. Thanks, guys.